Welcome back to another episode of Vees This Week, brought to you by Ultimate Hockey and Skate. And as Will Ferrell's character said on Old School, we're going streaking on this week's episode, talking with Cody DePourcq because he was on the 2012 Vees that won 42 games in a row. We're not quite there yet. We've only won 10, have the Vees coming to this slate of action this week. But Cody, how has it felt, this 10-game win streak? I know you came back from injury in the middle of it, but what's the feeling like in the dressing room right now?
It's a lot of fun. When you're winning, everybody's real happy and real excited in the dressing room. And you come into games and you're a little more excited because you have something like this happening. And it's everybody's enjoying it, and we're just trying to play one game at a time.
Now it's 10 games, double digits. So when do you, as a player, start feeling that you got something going here? Is it 5, 6 games in a row when you know this team's rolling?
You try not to think about it too much. You try to take it one game at a time. I know that's what we're preaching in the dressing room right now, is one game at a time. It's it is something that is pretty special, but you don't want to think about it too much. You don't want it in the back of your mind. You just want to play one shift, one game at a time.
It's eerily similar to 2012. You started a win streak that year in late November. Late October, this win streak is at 10 games right now. When did you know in 2012 that that team was special with all those wins being put together?
I think really we started to notice it when we hit right around like 15 or 20. I think getting up to that point, we didn't really think about it too much. It was once we started getting that media attention, once we hit about, I think it was like 15 or 20, that's when things started to, coach changed it around and wanted us to, go for the streak. And, that was something that really changed. And that was mainly when we noticed that we had something special going. And for this team, with having this 42, it's sort of everyone's thinking about it a little bit, and we're trying to just take it down a notch and not think about it and just take it one game at a time.
Yeah, that's my next question. You're the guy that was on that team in 2012 that won 42 games in a row. Right above you, there's a championship banner from the RBC Cup because of that season. Have you been inundated by people in Penticton about maybe matching that streak? Has there been some lighthearted comments saying, "Oh, here we go again"?
Yeah, there definitely has. There's definitely been a few jokes and stuff like that, even within the dressing room. It's having the young team that we have. We're going to have jokes, and we're going to do a lot of that stuff. So, it's kind of, you got to bring the guys down a little bit because you want to be excited and you want to be happy and everything, but you don't want to be too over the top and too cocky about it. So you want to make sure that you're level about it and you're excited, but you're also you got to take it a game at a time, and you got to make sure that you're ready to go for every game.
You talk about taking it at a game at a time. Players are creatures of habit. So is it a balancing act not to try to get wrapped up in superstitions, saying that, oh, I tied my skate this way when we won the game last night, I have to do it again tonight?
Yeah, it's extremely hard to not do that. I know I'm noticing with a lot of the guys, with last year or with the 2012 team, a lot of us didn't cut our hair at all. So that was a big thing for us, and I think it's just how hockey players are. And, there's definitely going to be some superstitions on the team.
Well, the win streak's at 10. Going to this weekend's slate of action, we'll see where we end up. Until next time, this has been the Ultimate Hockey and Skate Vees This Week. I'm your host, Fraser Rodgers.